Go watch TV. Shh. Hi, and welcome to Miss and Joy's Tarot. Aubrey is here with me, so bear with us. Welcome to Miss and Joy's Tarot. I'm Miss and Joy. Shh. Watch TV. Hush. All right. I am so this is I have nothing else to do tonight. The full moon read is done. I don't have to do the weekend read until tomorrow, so we're good. So the full moon read is taking you till Friday, so I have some spare time. This is going to apply to the upcoming year. This is going to apply to 2023. And I thought I had more time than I did. I wanted to do a little more research, but what I do know is that in the Chinese zodiac, it is, hey China, let me get logged into the chat. And the Chinese zodiac coming up for this year, we are in my year, 1975. I was where I was born. And so I am year of the rabbit. There are charts that you can pull up to find out your particular Chinese zodiac sign, but I am year of the rabbit. So we are looking at that. There's a lot going on this year. I will do an astrological set since I didn't get a chance to do it at the beginning of this, and I'm running almost into 10 o'clock. I will do a separate video, maybe even tomorrow night, on the astrological placements and goings on that we are going to have taking place as far as retrogrades and different major movements, eclipses, and things of that nature coming up in 2023. So I will do that. I'll just do it separately. It'll give me something to do. Hey, Bella. Hey, China. Okay, I got y'all. I'm in the regular chat. So what I have done is I have beautified my desk a little bit. I kind of resurfaced a little because I had all kinds of stuff going on. This is my total work area, so I burn stuff, melt stuff, make stuff, and everything here. So it needs to. So I threw another coat of contact paper up here. So basically, after I talk to y'all for a little bit, I will move the camera downward, and it will be pointed at the desk. When I do a pick a card, at least for the portion where I shuffle and lay out the cards, because when I do a pick a card, I like for you also. It's a 4-pile pick a card. I'm going to have purple. It's going to go in this order. So, and I wrote it down. So let me do that. If we're going to have purple amethyst, let me let you get a good look at it. You got purple amethyst, and then we're going to have we have 2 rainbow quartz, 1 pink and 1 yellow and pink. If I keep it in my hand, 1 yellow and pink, 1 purple and like gold, and then a black obsidian. Black, yes. And so these will be the markers for your pick a card piles. I am going to use the Good Tarot because this is a message for spirits for the upcoming year for 2023. So I am going to use, when I do messages for spirit, those of you that are my regular subscribers know I use the Good Tarot. So we're going to use the Good Tarot, and that will be pulled on spot. So for each pile, I will do your oracle cards. It's going to require a bit of reading. There'll be quite a bit of reading with your oracle cards, but I'm going to pull those so where you can see them. And then I'll use the Good Tarot for the following message. So you're going to start out with 3 oracle cards. You're going to start out with the Journey of Love oracle cards. You will start out with a chakra card. And then we will have a goddess card. Not in that order. We're going to do chakra card, Journey of Love. No, chakra card, goddess card, then Journey of Love. Because the goddess cards can be a bit rough, so you might need some loving after that. Okay? So let me put them in that order. Chakra card. Well, let me put Journey of Love, goddess card, chakra card. And those will require, I'll be reading those. Those will be required to, as oracle cards are, to be read from the book. I know most of them, a lot of them, so I don't have to, but I will be for your benefit. I want it to be a good, thorough message. Who is calling me? Hey, baby, I'm working, boo. Okay, good. I love you. If I don't talk to you tonight, call me in the morning. All right. Good night, baby. Okay. Okay. So that's that. I have some royalty-free mellow music rolling in the background. I hope y'all can hear and enjoy that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to so now I'm going to tilt the camera so it's focused on the desk, and you can see me shuffle your oracle cards and lay them out in each pile and mark each pile, and then I'll timestamp it as we go through each pile, and that's it. We'll go from there. You'll pick your message, and those of you who are here for the live get to hear all the messages. But I will ask, and like I said, also I'll read off each oracle card, and then I will pull your regular tarot message from the good tarot, which I'll be pulling 4 cards for the major message, and then 1 card, so 5 cards total, which will kind of be like a why, you know what I mean, for the major message or cause or advice or whatever it may be. Okay. All right, so 3 oracle cards, and then I'll pull a 5 card spread. Okay. Shh. Okay. All right, so let me tilt down, and we shall. Oh wait, we need to call spirit. Let me keep my life in order. Are you getting low? Yeah. Excuse my phone call. That was Bay. That was the future husband. I guess we'll claim him. He's taking his fussings and his cousins like a good boy. He had one this morning. Spirits of the ancestors. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Hold my hand. Okay. Now look up. Look up and close your eyes. Okay. We're going to say spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers. Please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for all 12 zodiac signs. Look up, look up, look up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For our 4 card pick a pile. Only the spirits that we call here and mean it's the greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Close your eyes. Please protect us from evil and negativity. Guide us toward love and light, healing, prosperity, and abundance. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good girl. Say hi. You don't have to whisper. Say hi. Up. Up. Yes. Yes. Smoke. Say hi. Say hi. Go, girl. Okay. All right. So, all right. Me, my gotta work. Yes. Me, my gotta work. Yes. All right. All right. So here we go. We're going down.
What? Yellow.
Shh, me, I'm putting the camera on the desk.
Yeah. What?
Okay, so hold on. Okay, that's good for now. No. Ah. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with your chakra card. What's coming in? What advice, Spirit? Message from Spirits for 2023. Hush, Mama. Message from Spirits for 2023. Messages from Spirits from 2023, please. 2, 3. Oh, I think my battery's gonna die. Okay, 4. Come on. That's the right side up. And I tried to intentionally, and I did well, sail them or fly them so that they are face down. That is your chakra card.
Hi.
And these are your goddess cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay.
Huh?
Aubrey, go play.
Play. Play. Play.
Okay.
Play.
Ooh. 1.
2. 1.
Face down. Good. 2.
2. 3.
3.
3. Uh-oh.
4.
4. 5.
Stop. And I actually have them in the reverse order than I really actually want them. And these go up here. And this is your journey of love. No. Go play. Go play. Well, then be quiet.
Got it.
Okay. Okay, so these will go in the reverse order, actually. So we will have or we get from under there. That's pile number 1. And then we will have pile number 2. And then we will have pile number 3. And actually, no, that was right, because when I flipped them over, Okay, so now I'm going to leave you with a task while I go handle a task. Let me get them in a good view. Bear with me, I am a perfectionist. Okay, so we have, it will be number 1, the amethyst. Then we will have, make sure you can see them. Yes. Number 1 will be the amethyst. Number 2 will be the pink rose quartz, the pink rainbow quartz. There we go. Number 3 will be the purple rose quartz. And number 4 will be the black obsidian. And I want you all to meditate on those for just a couple of minutes and get in your mind which one you feel resonates with you or is calling your name. And I'll be right back and we will get started. Get from over there. Okay. Now that we have all, that should have been enough time for a pile to call your name. We will come back up to my beautiful, wonderful face. And we will go through and do each pile. Okay. Hold on. I hit a button. Hold on. Come on. It's being really difficult. Okay. Okay. All right, here we are. Nobody said hi. Say hi, you'll know me. Speak to you'll know me today. All right, so okay, so here we go at pile number 1, which is the purple amethyst. For those of you who focus on and chose the purple amethyst. For those of you who are watching the chat, I will ask you afterward which one you picked and if it resonated with you. So for those of you who chose the purple amethyst, it'll be right at 21 minutes for the purple amethyst. Right at 21 minutes for the purple amethyst. And we're going to start with your chakra card. You have, for my purple amethyst people, put this over here. You have grounding as your chakra card. Grounding as your chakra card. Grounding. Okay. Grounding. You have attracted this card into your world as a sign that it's time to get grounded. You may have been feeling a little scattered with your thoughts and feelings and finding it difficult to focus and concentrate. Maybe you're feeling stressed and busy due to the many demands on you and are finding it difficult to create and manifest positive outcomes and experiences in your life. Know that you are not alone. This is a very common feeling, and it is easy to get caught up in the whirlwind and craziness that surrounds you. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for you, and the best thing for you right now is to get centered and grounded. The most powerful way to do this is to align with and reconnect to the beautiful Mother Earth. You are encouraged to take some time in nature, connecting and receiving the abundance of energy and magic she has to share. This is the best medicine for your soul right now. You may like to spend some time at the beach, go for a walk in the bush, visit a lovely waterfall, or a favorite place in nature where you feel at peace. Sit on the land and feel yourself completely grounded and centered. When you are grounded, you feel a deep connection to yourself and everything around you. The affirmation that goes with this card is, my energy is completely grounded into the healing energy of the earth. Once again, the affirmation that goes along with this card is, my energy is completely grounded into the healing energy of the earth. And this is an Earth Star Chakra card. Earth Star Chakra card. Grounding. Okay? All right. And I will follow up with the Wisdom of the Oracle card at the end. That will be a random poll. Here we go. Your Dark Goddess card. Your Dark Goddess card is Tiamat. Control. And that pretty much goes very nicely with grounding. Tiamat. Control. And this is from the Dark Goddess Tarot deck. ST. Tiamat. Control. Don't get swept away. You love everything to be how you want it to be and have tendencies to want to be in control. Forgetting that this isn't always the way of the world. You have the best of intentions, but your need of power has to be relinquished. Tiamat swims through the primordial seas of chaos to urge you to surrender, for she knows only all too well the catastrophic consequences control can bring. Allowing all to unfold naturally will ensure that any outcome will turn out in perfect order. And more often than not, better than anyone could have imagined, this means that instead of trying to dominate every situation to turn out your way, you can relax and enjoy the process if you dare let go, that is. Being controlled by another, however, has been monstrous for you. Tiamat offers to assist you in this instance in regaining sovereignty in your life. So dry your salty tears and allow your authority to finally surface. Okay? The dark goddess of advice that goes with this card is, and these are individual pieces of advice. Take which ones resonate and leave which ones do not. You are more powerful than you think. Number 1. Number 2, enforce some authority. Number 3, someone is trying to influence you. Number 4, walk away from those who do not serve your highest interests. Number 5, reclaim your self-power. Investigate your past lives to heal fears of persecution. Okay? All right. Tiamat is your goddess card. Control. All right? And now for your journey of love card, which is the Pearl Threaded. The Pearl Threaded, number 38. The Pearl Threaded. Though we labor, hold on, let me get ready to flip the page. Ooh. Though we labor through the illusion of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not independent, nor is it for our victory alone, as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. Each human being is a pearl on the Divine Mother's thread of garland, gradually assuming luster and revealing beauty, worth, and radiance over many lifetimes. Together we are creating a precious offering in return for her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down, and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honor the thread that connects each of us one divine being, just like the various fingers that belong on the hand. Then we honor the pearl essence of our divine nature, that we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. This oracle brings you a message. You are to shift your perspective to allow all the groups that you are involved in to become a source of energetic lifting rather than depletion. If a group you are involved in cannot do this for you, then you may not be in the right vibrational resonance, and it may be time to seek a group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration. Trust your feelings and don't be scared to open up and allow yourself to connect with others. That way you can truly know if a group or gathering is for you, if you need to move on. But do trust that you are not alone on your journey, and the soul connections that will nourish you will draw you to them like strands of a pearl on the Divine Mother's necklace. Hearts apart, remember love, and time stands still. There's always a little saying or poem at the end of these. I never read it when I do a regular or a daily, so. Hearts apart, remember love, and time stands still. Okay? All right. All right. Now we're going to get into our tarot message using the Good Tarot. We are going to get into our tarot message using the Good Tarot. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to leave the 5th card turned down because, like I said, that's more of an advice or explanational card. Okay. If I need to clarify, I will be using this deck. All right, so we have the 7 of Earth, which is the 7 of Coins in other decks. The 2 of Air, which is the 2 of Swords in other decks. The Love card, Lover's card in other decks. And the 5 of Coins, which is the 5 of Earth, which is the 5 of Coins in other decks. The overall energy is a Temptation card, which is the Devil card in other decks, representative of Capricorn. Okay, so We have the 7 of Earth, the 2 of Air, the Lover's card, and the 5 of Coins. Okay, so you have not been embracing your inner power of the past. You have not been embracing your gifts, your intuition, and your generational gifts. We all have them. Whether you want to believe it or not, we all have them. You've come from a long line of people who have said things like, your father, your grandfather, your grandmother was a good cook. Your grandma was very intuitive. Your great aunt was like that. Your dad was good at that. Your grandpa was good at that. You have an aunt that was psychic. You have if your grandma said something was going to happen, it happened. Your grandfather used to say it's going to rain, and none of us knew how he would knew, but it would rain. There are things, you know what I mean, that you were always been in alignment with. And we all have the same gifts. I say it all the time. I sit here and I hear spirit and I read these cards and I get intuitive messages and I use all of the knowledge that I've been given by source, my ancestors, and the universe, and just general knowledge that I've sought in my life to help you all. And you all have the exact same gifts and abilities that I do. You just have not learned or been nurtured in a way to, mines were never locked. A lot of yours were locked by different things in places like church that your parents took you growing up, or that society told you. You didn't really hear that. You didn't really see that. That's your imagination. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just tripping, things of that nature. And it teaches you to ignore them and push those intuitive vibes and feelings and gifts down. Well, we're all gifted. Each and every one of us has gifts and powers that we are granted, and we're all of us, blessed with intuitive powers. And so you basically have been walking around blindfolded, spiritually and intuitively. You've been not using your tools and your gifts and to help you along your way and along your path. With the 7 of Earth, the 2 of Air, the Lover's card, and the 5 of Pentacles, and it's leaving you ass out. It's leaving you stuck out. You have made a lot of poor choices and bad decisions previously. You have not allowed your intuition into your life in order to help guide you and figure out what it is that you need to be doing, where it is that you need to be going, and how it is that you need to be moving. And just in a lot of your decisions and intuition over and decisions and life choices overall. So that's something that you're going to have to begin to do. With the 7 of Coins is going to be referring to the need for you to connect, as the Pearl Threaded talks about, that we're all a divine source. We're all part of and come from source, although we walk around this planet and we hold our heads up high and we throw our noses in the air at others. We are all connected to each other in one way, shape, form, or fashion. And we should all be here trying to help, encourage, uplift, and nurture each other. Just like the card said about if you're not in alignment with the people that you surround yourself with, and they're not loving, caring, supportive, uplifting, and nurturing of you, then you need to find a group of people who resonate with you in that manner, that get that we're all here to connect. And we're all here to love each other, and we're all here to help each other and uplift each other and support each other. It's just that some of us treat each other like we're enemies. And that ain't cool. It just ain't cool. Okay? So find the people that you're cool with. Find your soul tribe. Find those people who are going to tell you, you can do that. You got this. We're here for you. What do you need? How can we help? And if we can't help, we're here if you need help, if you decide. Okay? We're here to tell you, no, give that person a chance, China. Love that person. Work with that person. Go get that person, Bella. Go, you know what I'm saying? Deal with this, deal with that. If that person, you feel like that person's not good for you, find you another person. Cut that person off. Do what you have to do for you. And we're here to support you in any way that you need and want that support. Okay? 7 of Earth is also talking about your growth, your spiritual growth, because when you're surrounded with people who are in the negative energy, in the negative spirit, and don't align with your vibration, it will hinder your growth. It will hinder your spiritual growth because you won't have someone sitting here telling you that you have the same gifts that I do. Let me help you nurture yourself so that you don't need me to ask source questions for you, that you can ask source, God, spirit, the ancestors, and the universe those questions for yourself and receive that divine wisdom and that guidance so that you can do what you need to do and move on your own without me. That's my point. That's why I'm here, so that you can come here and just say, hey, MissNJoy, I did this, I did that, I heard this, I heard that, you helped me level up. I just need confirmation from you. You raised me well, you trained me well, you taught me well. I want my grasshoppers to hop off one day. Just come back and visit. Say hey. Okay? That's what you want. You don't want a reader that's going to sit here and say, well, I can do this and you can't. No, that's not how that works. You can do this. You can do this. You can talk to and hear spirit just like I can. And I'm here to help in any way that you need and want my help. So that's what your year of 2023 is going to be about for you. Amethyst pickers, pile number 1. Getting in touch with spirit, because that's what amethyst is. Amethyst is about releasing stress, worry, anxiety, and doing things that help you grow and help you nurture. Unblocking blockages, clearing your path, and having a healthy mental and physical vibration. Leveling up your third eye, your crown chakra, and your higher chakra energies to connect to source and spirit and nurture your gifts. That's what amethyst is all about. So it was exactly placed correctly. Okay. All right. I hope that your message here for my pile amethyst pickers, pile number 1, served you well. I'm going to get you a Wisdom of the Oracle card, and I'm going to bid you adieu for 2023. Okay? I'm going to bid you adieu for 2023. I think your message was pretty clear. Let me address your Tiamat card with control. Part of connecting to source and being a pearl on that thread, like your Journey of Love card spoke on. Part of that is releasing control, because you have to just kind of getting in touch with source and spirits and the universe and your collective of people is very much about letting go of control and releasing control. If you're too stressed, you're too uptight, you're too in control of things, you're not just letting things move and happen in your life, then you won't have the new life that you're aiming for. Because sometimes you just have to go with the flow and let spirit drive, let spirit guide you. I talk all the time about releasing control and allowing spirit to drive and take the wheel and just laying on back. Baby, lay on back and relax. Put your pretty feet up on the dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Just enjoy right here where we at. Cause it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be for you, it'll be for you. And what is meant to be for you, it'll be for you. Whether it's love, marriage, work, joy, wealth, experience, knowledge, success. If it's meant for you, it'll be for you. And you shall have it. But you got to let go. You got to connect. And you got to just ride. All right? All right. New life is your oracle card. Amethyst pickers for pile number 1. New life is your card. All right? I love you guys. Bye. Enjoy your gear. Okay. I'm gonna take a second to clear my energies. Put the cards where they go. Okay. And so at 39:22, we are at Rainbow Quartz, the pink. Oh, get these up. Oh, I forgot to look at the. Okay, that's not really. Okay. Whoops. Pink, rainbow, the pink and yellowish rainbow quartz. the pink and yellowish rainbow quartz. That is pick a pile number 2. That is pick a pile number 2. And your chakra card is determination. Determination is your chakra card. Don't give up. That's the salmon trying to swim back upstream to get to the mating ground and make it do what it do, how it do. Determination, number 16. Determination, number 16. Determination. You have called this card into your awareness as a reminder of the power and importance of determination. This powerful energy is calling you to align with it as you bring out the determination that lies within you. Everything at some point requires that extra energy to push it into the next stage of creation. Determination and will are the keys to amplifying your desired outcome at this time. You may have been working hard on a certain project and have come to a standstill. You may have doubts, and the negative thoughts may be overshadowing your dreams. It is natural to have doubts. However, pulling this card is a sign that it is time to get focused and determined. Nothing in this world can take this dream from you. Allow the fire in your belly to rise as you bring forth the energy required to move to this next stage in your manifestation. It's time to be focused and clear on your outcome. What is it that you would like to create? What are your desires? You are the only one to make this happen, and it is important to keep your eye on the goal. Don't let it go. Do what needs to be done to make it happen. When you feel like all the odds are against you and you want to give up, know that you have the determination to succeed. This powerful energy lives inside you and is ready and waiting for you to surrender to its calling. Call forth the power of determination to once again bring you into alignment with your dreams and desires. It is truly amazing what you can achieve when you put your mind to something and apply determination. This is a great trait of a champion athlete. It is time for you to be a champion and go for what it is that you desire. The affirmation that goes along with this card is, I am unstoppable. I am an unstoppable being of love and determination. I am an unstoppable being of love and determination. I am an unstoppable being of love and determination. All right? All right. That is beautiful. I'm unstoppable. Yes. All right. Next up is your goddess card. Resurrection. Isis. Resurrection. Why have you sacrificed your own life for the sake of others? You have given away the most precious thing in life, you. All these years of dedication for the sake of your principles, all the pain and suffering by putting others before you. This learned behavior has become a destructive pattern in your life. Stop self-imposing the victim upon yourself and take steps to live out your dreams by self-sacrificing yourself. You have forgotten who you truly should be. Never act as others expect you to be. Instead, take responsibility for all your life and quit blaming others for your disappointments and failures. You need to be in service to yourself, first and foremost. Take care of yourself and learn to say no to others, especially when their demands enslave you. Be like a phoenix as you rise from the ashes of resurrection, for Isis invites you to reclaim your personal power. The individual pieces of advice that go along with this card are, number 1, stop behaving like a martyr. Number 2, always help with a loving heart and never resentment. Number 3, hand any guilt over to Isis. Number 4, make a commitment to be kind to yourself. Number 5, make a list of your goals and take steps to achieve them. And number 6, take control and responsibility for your life. And number 7, seize the day, carpe diem. All right, the Journey of Love card for you. Pink rainbow quartz pullers. The Mother Prays. Number 15. Oh, wrong. The Mother Prays. Okay. He said, I'll see. When is he bringing her back? Okay. You are being watched over. Many beings are aware of your existence. They know that your heart and your soul are pure, even when you may doubt it at times. Because after all, you are a divine being, masquerading as as a decidedly fascinating mixture of light and darkness. Sometimes you may not feel so pure, and that's okay. The mother prays for you, not because you are about to do something ridiculous and you might come to harm, but that you might not do something ridiculous and avoid living your full potential. She wraps you in waves of love, light, and consciousness, that you may feel brave enough to live your life and not hold back from pursuing what is within your heart, or really letting it pursue you and giving into its seduction. The mother prays, so fear not and just live your life. This oracle brings you guidance. Ask for help from the Divine Mother who loves you unconditionally. Ask each day. She wants to help you, and you have to ask for that help to empower her to do so. You have her great blessing. The little poem is saying after this card is, I love you. Holding your breath in my kiss, your heartbeat in my arms, driving home. I could see you sitting beside me, not with my eyes, but I knew you were there. Your beautiful legs crossed, your coat open and inviting. The soft scent of you brings a smile to my lips and to my heart, because I know you are still here. Oh, okay. So the Divine Mother is with you always, and that is a beautiful message, praying for you, whether you're taking risks, as you should, and hoping that you do. It's like in Finding Nemo, when Dory was talking to Marlin, and they were talking about Nemo, and he says, well, I never let him do anything. And she said, well, how is it that he's ever going to do, if you never let him do anything, then he's never going to do anything. You know what I mean? So this is like, sometimes we do, and we live life so tight and so by the book that we never break off and get to do ridiculous things and take risks and experience sometimes the most fun is had when we're doing some shit we wasn't supposed to be doing, and that maybe wasn't such a great choice, but we're going to go for this anyway because it's fun, it's exciting. We need those moments in life where we let go and we do some crazy, impulsive, stupid stuff in order to enjoy it. That brings the completeness to enjoyment and fulfillment within our lives. All right, let's go ahead and get our tarot message. All right, so the overall energy is the Five of Cups. I got why. The Messenger of Earth. The Transformation card, which is change. This will be the Death card in other decks. The Fool card. And the Sun card. And this message is very cut and dry. This is going to be a short one. Pink amethyst pile, pink rainbow quartz pile pickers, and the Four of Cups. Here is the fifth card for you. That is why, and that is a beautiful message. Y'all need to get off. Y'all need to take some risks. You need to take some risks. You need to take some risks. You need to take some chances. You need to go out and have fun. You need to do that thing that you weren't sure that you should do. You need to take that chance that you weren't sure that you need to take. You need to go that place that you were scared to go but always wanted to go. You need to do that thing that you were scared to do and always low-key wanted to do. This is that energy, the Messenger of Earth. You've been so grounded and you've been so stable and you've taken your time. This is for the responsible person. This is for my Earth energy people, my Capricorns and my Virgos and my Tauruses who haven't gotten out there and taken many risks in life, who haven't gotten out there and done those things who haven't, Black folks, we don't do certain stuff. We be like, girl, that ain't safe. Like when my sister tried to get me to go camping, she was like, they go every year. Come on, we're going camping. We're going, Nah, I'm good out here. The woods is not the place for me. I watch Mr. Baldwin. I say that. So you're not going to get me to do too much camping. However, when I do get my stuff together and I feel any energy to where I can hike again, there is a very clear cut, very open, very followed, very crowded with other people path up in the mountains in North Carolina or hike that I want to go on because it leads you to like 4 or 5 different amazingly beautiful waterfalls. And so I do want to do that. And there are different things that I do want to get out there and try and do. So this is that type of energy to where even the safest of person, excuse me, needs to go out and take some risks and take some chances. The Fool card talks, the transformation card talks about change. It talks about change. It talks about transformation. It talks about being different, living different, and just renewed energy, changing up the way you live, the way you operate, the way you think, the way you move, transformation. And then the Fool card talks about taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, taking risks, just going out there and having fun. And the Sun card talks about happiness, cut and dry. Message cut and dry. If you find yourself, monotony is a mind killer. Repetitiveness will drag you down and it'll lead to the mind being stagnant and my grandma used to say uh, um an idle mind is the devil's workplace. You need things to do to keep you happy, to keep you occupied. You need to be trying new things. You need to, because you'll get bored. 4 of water talks about being unsatisfied, not being fulfilled. And you'll be sitting around wondering, God, why do I need to do something new. I need to do something different. I need to do, so do it. Do it. Get with that group of friends who's always going hiking and going running and go taking risks. And we're going to an amusement park and we're going to go ride some roller coasters. Go do some hiking. Don't go spend some time with, be safe, go in large groups. Spend some time in nature with the woods. Go jet skiing. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go skiing. Go do these things that I've been skiing since I was a kid. So do these things. Go roller skating. They just started an adult skate night, and they do in a lot of cities around here. They just started an adult skate night at our local skating rink. Do some fun things. Do some childish things. Get in touch with your inner child and your inner spirit. Get out there and have some fun. Take some risks in 2023. Enjoy it. Make it your year. Have fun. Step outside of your box. Color outside the lines. Drive off-road. Go get an ATV. Go four-wheeling. Go mudding. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go horseback riding. Go deep sea diving. Go scuba diving. Go to other countries. Go to other cities. Go travel. Go have fun. Go. Take risks. Get dirty. Make mistakes. You all heard Miss Frizzle. Okay. Okay. See, so you have cleaned it up. You have cleaned it up. And yang, the power is in your hands. So get out there. Have fun. It's your life. Live it to the fullest is what this is saying. Okay? I love you. I'm going to take a short, brief break. And I will be right back. And we'll move on to pile number 3. Thank you, Aubrey. Please be careful with Mima's cards. Cards. All right, I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Don't touch anything, little woman. Move it, kitty. Good girl. Tell kitty to move. Get it from over there. Splash some water, y'all. Okay. Okay, so now, look at the time. 10:45. This took longer than a daily. All right, so now we are on to at 57:24. We are on to rainbow quartz, the purple and gold. Rainbow quartz, pile number 3. And thank you for your patience. Your chakra card is listening. Your chakra card is listening. Number 24. All right. You have drawn this card today to let you know it is time to take note and listen. Messages and guidance come in many forms, and you are being asked to stop for a moment and listen to the wisdom that is coming your way. You may have asked for a sign or some guidance recently. The answer will be revealed if you listen carefully. The most profound guidance comes from within, and it is time to start listening and trusting your own soul. Take some time to meditate and explore the silence in order to hear the powerful words of the divine guidance coming from within you. Your angels and guides are also sharing their thoughts with you at this time. Answers may also come via songs, other people, conversations, or some other internal source, such as sharing this wisdom, other external source sharing this wisdom with you. Listen carefully to what is being presented to you at this time. This card can also suggest that you are not listening deep enough at present. It could be that someone is sharing how they feel or their perception of a situation, and you have not been listening with an open heart, which may be causing miscommunication, challenges, and conflict. People will always have different perceptions and experiences, and it's important to allow both sides of the story to be heard and expressed. When we can understand this and not take people's expressions personally, we can be open to a world of unconditional love and communicate more from a place of love and understanding. Listen deeper in the silence, and your answers will be revealed in divine timing. The affirmation that goes along with this card is, I listen contently and hear the words of wisdom loud and clear. I listen contently and hear the words of wisdom loud and clear. I listen contently and hear the words of wisdom loud and clear. Listen. Throat chakra energy. Listen. All right, your dark goddess card is, this needs to go here. That goes. Pythia. Knowledge. A little knowledge can be a dangerous thing if not supported by wisdom. Your longevity of studying makes you the real deal. But are your teachers all they profess to be? Do you place trust in the knowledge you hold, or do you follow someone else's teaching? Pythia reminds you to seek answers directly from source and not to rely too heavily on others. She will grant you access to a higher knowledge the teachings of wise ones who have walked before. You may recognize these ancient ones as they visit you. Excuse me. As they visit you in dreamtime and ask you in dreamtime realms and ask that you trust your intuition. True knowledge comes from within, from years of studying and dedication to a higher source of learning. Will you be poised by the fork-tongued words of others, or will you have the courage to share that which you truly know? Time to become the oracle and let others hear your insightful counsel that is inspired by the goddess herself. The individual pieces of advice that go with this card are: and investigate a teacher's credentials and experience before signing up. Number 2, studying will open up new opportunities. Number 3, stop relying on others to give you the answers. Number 4, deep within you, you already know. Number 5, be open to receiving esoteric information. And number 6, you have the natural ability to teach. Okay? Wisdom. I like it. I like it. Huh. I know this card. 51. This one is very short. Dream a little dream. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover would come to the door of the beloved with the spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation. Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gifts. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. Isn't it flight of fancy how it's a gift of the divine? Receive it and believe in new possibilities. The little saying or poem that goes along with this card is: from unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime, a gentle, peaceful, quiet time reflected in our smile. Okay? So this 2023 journey for you, Rainbow Quartz Purple Pile Pickers, is about knowledge. It's about infinite knowledge and wisdom and journey and your journey. It's about gaining knowledge, seeking knowledge, questioning, learning, discovering, exploring, receiving your gifts, leveling up. This is a beautiful journey for you in 2023. You're supposed to be on a knowledge and wisdom seeking journey this year. You're supposed to accept information, explore information, question information, discover information, all of these things for you. My purple rainbow quartz pile pickers, who are going to become enlightened and brilliant and wise in 2023. Don't just take someone's word for what is out there. Go find, go experience. Don't just believe because they said this is what you're supposed to do, that this is what you're supposed to do, or that this is how it was, that this is how it was, or that this is how it is. Question everything, learn everything, study everything. I moved away from the practice of Wicca because I thought originally that it was a healthier practice of the craft, and I kind of moved away from Santeria for a few minutes, but I went back because it was my path. But I learned a lot because one of the things, or one of the guidelines for Wicca, is that the seeking, gaining, and pursuing of knowledge is one of the things that is required. It's like one of the ground rules. You must seek knowledge your entire days of existence. You must learn, pursue, and become enlightened to all of the wisdom and knowledge that you can, both of the 3D, the 4D, and the 5D realms and the esoteric. And you must have street knowledge. You must have book knowledge. You must have spiritual knowledge. You must just to have the total pursuit of education of knowledge is one of the goals and requirements in Wicca. And I thought that was one of the most beautiful parts of a message. Put that down. Put it back up there. That they had to offer. It was a little too restrictive for me, but I thought that was one of the more beautiful messages that came along with the practices and the teachings of Wicca. The pursuit of knowledge and the gaining and the seeking of knowledge in any and all forms. The 4 of coins is on the bottom of the deck. The 4 coins and is on the bottom of the deck. It talks about the 4 of coins, the 4 of earth. It talks about holding on to what you have and also being open and willing to adding to it as well. It talks about embracing and making sure that you're grounded and you're stable and you're abundant. And knowledge is part of that. Knowledge is power. You heard them on the schoolhouse, the School of Rock. Knowledge is power. Okay, we have the Empress card. We have the Messenger of Air. We have the King of Earth. And we have the 8 of Air. Accepts and seek and explore all knowledge. Never shun. If somebody says something to you, don't indicate in that moment that you somebody will say something to you and you'll go, nah, that don't sound right. Explore that. You know what I mean? If you know it, that's fine if you know it already. But explore those options. And then you got the Page of Fire, right? Because none of us know everything. None of us know everything. And the fire energy talks about passion. It talks about what we're into, what we love, and what we're drawn to. But that's even though are the things that call us to learn and call us to closer to enlightenment and draw our interest. Once you get that and you learn all that you can about that, there are still other things that you look into. You don't just focus on learning what you're passionate about and what you're interested in. A lot of people don't understand why I have to study that if I don't like that or I'm not interested in that. You still may be placed in a situation or have something asked of you where you still need to know something about what it is that you're not passionate about. Learn all things. Have an eclectic view of what you need to be educated on. And there's never nothing that you shouldn't learn. If someone offers you knowledge or wisdom about a subject, it's usually the universe telling you that for some reason, even though if in the current minute, you don't understand why you're getting that message or why is this person telling me this or why do I need to know this, you might one day get in a position where you indeed need to know what that is, what that's about, what that person meant, how to do this, how to do that. You know what I mean? There's different reasons why information is sent to you. And it may be 2 years, 2 to 3 years, 4 years later, and you find yourself in a situation and you remember that thing that person told you that day, that you didn't understand why they were telling you that. But today, 4 years later, when you have that wrench in your hand and you know that you have to turn that knob to make that little thingy slide over so that it can grab the size of the thing that you need to grab, you go, oh, that's why I needed to know this. I'm glad I paid attention. I'm glad such and such told me that. I'm glad I took the time to listen instead of saying, no, I don't need to know that. Everything is for a reason. Everything. So when knowledge is presented to you, listen, absorb it, question it, and then store it somewhere, because it could be knowledge for later use or for a purpose that you don't see yet. Never deny the opportunity to learn something new, and always seek the opportunity to learn something new. Thirst for knowledge, thirst for wisdom. Question things. Don't let people tell you, that's the one thing I hated about Christianity, you're not supposed to question God. No, you are a living, functionable, intelligent being. Question everything. Study everything. Look for alternatives to everything. Look for explanations, hypothesis, experiments. Learn, trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Different things. Always embrace the opportunity to learn and expand and grow. You never know what you're going to need, when, and why. Okay? All right. So for 2023, seek, search, embrace, question, absorb that knowledge and people who are telling you. Look at, is that person a good source to be telling you or teaching you? And sometimes people will teach you half a lesson. Okay, that part of what they said was true, but this part wasn't. And who are you to be telling me that I don't need to do this or what I need to do or how this works or what this is? You know, look into all of those things. Don't just accept knowledge at face value either. So you're on a journey of wisdom. My rainbow quartz purple pile pickers. You are on a journey of wisdom, and you got to clean it up too. There you go. Clean it up. Clean up your attitude toward knowledge, wisdom, and learning. Clean up your life. Clean up what you know. Separate what you know to be true, what you don't know to be true. Explore, question, find alternate explanations. Find alternate, sources and studies and things that you never knew existed. Be open to any and all things and all form of knowledge. Okay? All right, guys. I love you. I hope that you received your message well. I hope that you received your message very well. My purple rainbow quartz pile pickers. Okay? All right, last but not least, my black obsidian at 113.20. My black obsidian pile pickers. Let's get into your message for 2023. Your chakra card is family. Your chakra card is family. And that is a root chakra card. Oh, all right. You have pulled this card into your awareness to let you know the energy of your ancestors is surrounding you. It's a powerful time for healing family wounds and dissolving any ancestral karma. It has been understood for thousands of years that we carry through our bloodline old patterns and karma from those family members who walked before us. Just like some physical issues can be handed down the family line, so can emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. There is a big chance that any challenges you are going through at this time could be connected in some way to family karma. Take a moment to tune in and ask where this pattern or challenge is coming from. You can do this by quieting the mind and taking some time to be still and listen. Once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. You see yourself handing back the issue to this ancestor. They place this energy into their heart where it transmutes into something positive, and they hand it back to you. Now place it in your heart for healing. Allow this energy to release you from this karma as you now receive the love, wisdom, and guidance from your ancestors. Family is an integral part of life. We are born into these little tribes for a reason. We learn big lessons of unconditional love through the interactions and challenges with family. This card can also indicate that you may have been experiencing a conflict within your family unit and it's now time for the resolution. This card could also be a sign that a family member who has passed is with you, guiding you and supporting you from the other side. A powerful way to connect to our ancestors is through the energy of trees. Take a moment to sit in nature with your favorite tree and open yourself to hear the whispers of your wisdom from your ancestors, the ones who walked this path before you. The affirmation that goes along with this card is, I am at peace and at one with my family. I am at peace and at one with my family. I am at peace and at one with my family. It's stuck on your hair bow. Turn around. Okay. Fly, little fairy, fly. You said coffee? Okay. Bye. Okay. All right. And yay! Speaking of ancestry and family, the goddess card that you got, and is my particular goddess. This is the goddess that I follow, as we say, the goddess over my head. Oh yeah, deliverance. Me oh yeah. Okay. Turbulent, unsettled times reach a climax, heralding the end of something major in your life that you can no longer avoid. Take Oya's hand now as she blows it all asunder, scattering the debris from the past far and wide. Oya will ensure no hint of the difficulties remain and lead you through this time of death and chaos to something new. Deliverance is her gift when you face death in all its forms. For without death, the cycle of life would cease to exist. We would cease to be all that you have yet to experience. Wait a minute, hold on. We would cease to be, and all that you have yet to experience will not have the space nor opportunity to manifest itself. This African goddess of old is to be welcomed and treasured, as her presence is now the stimulus that you need to move forward in your life. Trying to take on this immense force of nature or fight against it will prove your undoing. Learn this lesson now, and what awaits will make it all worthwhile. See, Oya is the goddess of storms. Just as in her card behind her is the tornado. That's why this here is a rainbow tornado. It is indeed a symbol of my goddess, which is why it dwells there. Her colors are rainbow, so I don't like how this card is, how drab it is, but her colors are the colors of the rainbow, which is why y'all all may have thought that I was just like some big lesbian or something, but that actually, the rainbow tornadoes are actually a symbol of the goddess that I follow, which is this particular goddess, Oya. And the purpose of any storm is because after the storm settles, the storm comes and blows away what all that is old and stagnant. And what you must do after the storm is what? You must rebuild. You must start over. You have to start anew, and it's the strength of starting over and beginning again that comes with the goddess card and the goddess Oya. A house. These individual pieces of advice that go along with this card are: a house move further afield is likely. Let go of old patterns and behaviors. A job is coming to an end. A death changes your outlook. End an unhealthy relationship. A birth in the family is announced. Take a last-minute holiday to somewhere unfamiliar, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay? The goddess. Oh, yeah. You getting it? Aubrey, go find Elmo and Big Bird. Okay, up next is Your journey of love card. Go find Elmo and Big Bird. Go get Elmo. Aubrey, go get Elmo. Self-initiation. You are being touched by a wave of your own light in motion. Can you feel the blessings and love that are flowing towards you from within you in an upspring wave of love? This is your own pure divine nature. You can choose to empower another as the carrier of your own divinity, of course, and sometimes if you are not quite ready to recognize your own divine essence. This needs to be, yet at any moment you can choose to recognize that it is who you are initiating yourself, that it is who you are initiating yourself into love, that you are being of the divine, of the light of the divine that is drawing you forward into yourself. At any moment you can choose to recognize yourself. Will this be such a moment? This oracle holds a message for you. There are many teachers on this path, some humble, some wise, some great companions on your life journey, and some who will enter in and out of your life quickly, perhaps imparting a helpful word or teaching you a more challenging lesson about trusting and relying upon your own wisdom. The greatest teacher, however, is life itself. You can trust in your own experiences and know that it is the divine spark within you, the life within you, that is the one true teacher who carries you home in an awakened union with the divine. Okay? All right. Your journey of love. So this speaks of an awakening of sorts for you. All right, let's get your tarot message. So you're being called to fix, heal, and find your way, to reconstruct of sorts. The energies, patterns, hurts, pains, and histories that have gone on in your life and before your life, as back as far as ancestral lines. So you're being called upon for 2023 to heal familial and generational curses from the past. Aubrey, I put them on you. I just watched you take them off. You're going to have to play until I get done. I'm not dealing with you right now. I'm working. I need you to play and watch TV. I told you to go find Elmo. You didn't listen to me. So we're going to have some words when I get done. All right. Okay. So the overall energy for you is my Black Obsidian choosers is the Magician card. That is a card of manifestation, a card of magic and manifestation. Temperance, like I said, talks about patience and healing. Patience and healing. The Seven of Cups talks about options and choices. The Lover's card also talks about very passionate decisions and choices and possibly love connections. And the Six of Fire, and then the Messenger of Fire. So absolutely and definitely you're that champion in your life and in your familial life and in your family. You're that person who has been granted the sword and the broom all at the same time and told to cut this out and change this, to change old habits, old patterns, old ways of thinking, to go back and to help clear out and fix negative and damaging generational and familial curses and patterns and habits and let go of things from the past. It's your journey. You're being that one that's called on to fix it, to make it right, to make it better, to make the changes, to spread the love. So that you can move forward and have a healthier future and path and clean out that negative and nasty family energy, because a bloodline can carry some negative connotations with it and old negative habits that go on from generation to generation and really need to be stopped. You may be that black sheep of the family that everybody says is crazy, but you're the only one who's telling the damn truth and facing the damn issues. So you are that person. You are, when y'all comes through, she doesn't come through saying nicely that you need to change and you need to stop that and you need to fix that and you need to make it right. She does not come through, bitch. She comes through like a tornado. She comes through whirling and destroying and seeking and spreading and obliterating and letting everybody know, hey, this isn't right. This was never right. And we need to stop this. And we need to fix that. And we need to heal this. And we need to repair that. And we need to acknowledge this. And we need to change that. And this needs to stop now. And person is this way. And that person is this way. And this has been wrong for years. And that wasn't right. And no one should have had to suffer through that. And we need to not let anybody suffer through this. And these patterns need to change immediately. She does not come through light. She comes through in tornado form. She is the mother of storms. She is the destroyer and the rebuilder. She stands and guides the gateway to the dead as well, to help people move back and forth. She's the gatekeeper of the graveyards. Okay, so she also governs the transformation that goes through with light and death, and for new things to be reborn, old things must die, and she makes sure of that. China says, well, that sounds great. It does. It does, Marie. And you have China, and you have a goddess over your head too. And we need to try to figure out who that is for you. It could be Ilyada. It might be while your butt is here. So you're the one. You may be that one that everybody said, oh, listen to her, she crazy. But she's not crazy. Great Uncle Joe don't need to come to Thanksgiving dinner because y'all know he touched on them girls. You know what I'm saying? So-and-so needs to stop because y'all know she's still such and such. You know they go home and he beats his wife. Stop it. You know that this person been on drugs for years. Somebody say something. You know that grandma and grandpa didn't have a healthy relationship and somebody needs to speak on it. Hush. These are things that we know that people don't want to acknowledge. They want to go on in life and within their families and act like these patterns are healthy and they're not. And you might be that one that calls out that aunt that just slept with everybody's husband. You might be the one that, you know what I'm saying, that speaks on that cousin. They got 6 different baby daddies and won't nobody be brave enough to tell her to sit down and get her tubes tied. You know, you might be that person that talks about how all the women in my family have died without their husbands or without a husband and act like this just okay to decide to go without a man and be without a man for over 30 years. Me and my sister have a pinky swear that we will not allow that to happen to us, which is why I won't give up on love. My grandma was a beautiful, intelligent, smart woman. And because of heartbreak, she chose to die alone. And I would have loved to either see some man that died before a couple months or year or two before her that she was going to be glad to see again on the other side, or one that sat there and we had to pet up because he lost the woman that he loved and he loved her dearly. But she did none of that. She died with her grandchildren and her children around her. But we all wanted more for her. She deserved to be loved and not have a heartbreak be her last experience in life with a man okay? So that type of thing. Let's get you an oracle card. I think I forgot to pull an oracle card for the last, but they didn't need it. That was a very different message. That was a message of wisdom and guidance. So never dull your energy. If you are the one that's supposed to be the destroyer so that things can be rebuilt, if you're supposed to be the one that doesn't wear the rose-colored glasses and see things clearly, if you're supposed to be the one who comes through and bring as the tornado so that everything else can be rebuilt again once you've blown it to pieces, then by all means blow hard. Come through and tear it down. Okay? All right, because at the end of the day, when everything is rebuilt after a storm, have you ever noticed that after a storm, there's an energy of peace? There's a deep feeling of peace as everything has been moved or washed away. everything unpure. And then building blocks. You have to rebuild. Okay? All right. I love you. So this has been a beautiful, absolutely beautiful 4-pile. Absolutely beautiful 4-pile pick-a-pile spread. I do not do pick-a-piles often. Actually, I honestly usually only do one once a year. And I don't think I did this last year. I did it the year before last, but I don't think I did one of these last year. Kept saying I was going to do it for the upcoming year, and that's what I did this year. So that's what I did the last time I did it. So at least I got it in this year. I found the time, and I was called to. So I went ahead and got that out of the way. I felt like the cards resonated beautifully with the message and the chakra and the oracle cards, and that's a wonderful, beautiful thing. I thank you all so very much for being here. Those of you who wrote this out with me, and all of you who watch it in the future, please click like, come back throughout the year, and let me know how it resonated with you, or if it resonated with you in the current minute and moment, and which one you chose. Okay, so thank you very much. I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to get Miss Thing over here settled down, and I'll be back to do some questions, even though it's late. I love you. Bye.